And there's two wonderful things about this tutorial. A, there is a pop of color. I'm not sure if you can see, but I have a bright blue eyeliner on, along with a very neutral face. And B, all of these items are from the drugstore except for three. And I'm gonna go ahead and explain that real quick. The first thing that was not drugstore was my Spackle Under Makeup Primer. I haven't been able to find another makeup primer that works just as well from the drugstore. I was doing some reading on the Monistat chafing gel that actually is for other things, but actually works well as a makeup primer. I was a little wary on buying it, so some of the tutorials or the reviews I've seen online here are pretty good and everyone's relatively surprised about how well it works. But I'm just a little scared to try it. So if you have oily combination skin and you have tried the Monistat chafing gel as your makeup primer, let me know in the comments below about what your thoughts are. The second thing that is not from the drugstore is my under eye concealer, and the reason is because I can't find one at the drugstore that is of this color. It's this is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC42, and I like my concealers slash correctors to be more of a orangey shade because of the bluish purplish bags I have underneath my eyes, and everything at the drugstore is pretty pink or beige based, so I haven't been able to find anything to my satisfaction that will conceal my under eye circles. I had tried this Mineral Power stuff, but it's more of a brightener, like Touche Éclat or the Garnier Rollerball deal, but it doesn't conceal, it just more highlights everything, so that doesn't work for me. And the third item that is not from the drugstore is the Anastasia Brow Duo shadow that I purchased not too long ago from Sephora, and it looks like this. These are great shadows. I know that one of these is pretty similar to this eyeliner shade that I use in the tutorial, but it's slightly too, it's just too dark for my brows. And I like my shadows to be slightly darker and matte, and I don't have anything from the drugstore that meets those requirements. So it's not all drugstore, it's 97% drugstore, but everything else is pretty much there. And so if you want to know how to get this really nice, neutral, back to school look with a pop of color, just keep on watching. Hey everyone, so I know it's out of focus, but I've already applied the Palladio Herbal Eye Primer to my lids. Atop, I'm going to put the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze all over my lid. Then with the Natural Smokes Quad from Maybelline, I'm using that taupey silvery shade to set that cream shadow. Then I'm going to take the lightest shade with a fluffy brush and apply that as my highlight. The shining star of this tutorial is the NYX Glide On Pencil in 12 or Azure or Azure blue. And so I'm just applying that and blending it out with my finger. And then you can also repeat the process to intensify the look. I'm also going to repeat this step to the lower lash line, just gliding it on softly and then smudging it out. If you feel like it's a little too intense, you can take a dark shadow and just diffuse it with that shadow underneath. Curl your lashes, and here I'm going to reapply some of that eyeliner because I want it to be a little bit more bold. Next is mascara. This is the Voluminous Million Lashes in the waterproof formula. I really like it so far. And now I'm going to fill in my brows with my non-beauty item that's from the drugstore. If you have a nice or a good recommendation for a matte brown shade to fill in your brows, leave the comment down below. Next is the foundation, and I like to do my foundation last. It's the Revlon Whipped Foundation, and I'm using actually that plastic cover to apply some to the back of my hand. And then I use my Sigma Flat Top Kabuki brush, which is the F80, to stipple and blend this foundation out. So what I've learned with this foundation is that I need to work with it a little bit more. So I use my fingers, my clean hands, just to blend it out a little bit. Next, I'm concealing and correcting. So this is the MAC Studio Finish in NC42. Then I'm using the Maybelline Mineral Power Concealer in Light to highlight my under eye area, and then blending out with some Real Technique brushes. Next is setting my foundation with the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation in the shade Medium Beige. Next is the foundation, Physicians Formula Bronze Booster in the shade Medium to Dark. And I'm using a NYX blush in the color Pinky with a Real Techniques blush brush. I really like the way that this shade coordinates with the eyeliner. Here's another Physicians Formula product, and it's the Happy Booster Translucent Powder, but I find it to be better as a highlight. Little jig for you. And then finishing the look with a lipstick. I'm using the Revlon Lip Butter in Pink Truffle, and using a little bit of Revlon's Pink Pursuit lip gloss in the center of my bottom and top lip, just to make it look more umptious. So there's a final look. I hope you guys use this tutorial to set off the first day of the school year coming up, and until next time, I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Ciao!